Welcome back. We are in the kitchen with Made with Love, Delectable Edibles. Hello, Alex and Colin. How are you guys doing?
Really well, thanks.
Good. We're making something delicious today. Chicken cacciatore.
We're doing a double dose of cacciatore today. We're doing it in a pan, and we're also doing a casserole version. And this is super easy. It's just basically 3 or 4 ingredients with our Prima Vera Spice Blend. And Alex, what are you chopping there?
I am chopping a plethora of tomatoes. Now, the reason we are doing chicken cacciatore today is because we have zucchini and tomatoes and peppers going wild in gardens right now.
So this is one of those things that you can put a whole bunch of vegetables into.
Exactly. And it really doesn't matter what they are. Like, it can be any type of sort of Mediterranean type veg. We're also going to throw in some baby carrots today because I just really like that sort of taste. This recipe is already up on our Facebook page, so you're welcome to go and find it there. But it really is, let me see, I'm gonna read it. It says 4 cups. That's what it says in little tiny small print, so I have to like bend over like that to read it. So about 4 cups of veggies.
Great way to get the veggies in if you haven't been eating veggies all day. You're gonna get them all in one meal almost with this, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, this is the type of thing you can toss it on pasta. You can basically fry it out and serve it like with French bread. It makes a really beautiful sauce with the veggies and the chicken that is just fabulous if you just dip bread in. It's really good. Okay,
good to know. And what spices are we using today? Or am I jumping ahead?
No, we're using the Prima Vera Spice Blend today. So it's going to have a really nice kind of sun-dried tomato, Italian veggie type of flavor to it.
Excellent.
Really nice.
Okay.
So, and we're actually going to show you guys how to do this 2 different ways. One way is way more hands-on, and the other way is totally hands-off. So you can pick whichever one you want. If you do it in a casserole dish, like I'm starting up here, you're basically just going to stick all your chopped veggies in there, a little bit of oil and spice blend, and toss that around. And then we're going to lay our chicken breast right on top. And then pop it in the oven, done. I don't have to think about it for an hour.
So that's the easy way?
Well, for me, it's the easy way.
It sure is, yeah.
So what are you doing, Colin?
So I've got 2 chickens in a pan, and I think we should probably turn up the heat.
Sure, let's do that.
Is the one thing we're lacking right now with that.
They're not going to cook by themselves.
Or they're not going to cook by themselves.
No, they're not. They're still fairly raw.
Basically chunked some zucchini. We're going to go for a larger chunk for the veg in this. Basically to facilitate, I think texture as usual is a big motivation for that. I like the veggies to come through a bit more for me. And we've got the 2 chicken in the pan. We could probably throw in a handful of baby carrots right away with those for once it starts heating.
On the chicken?
On the chicken right away, yep.
Handful?
And they can go in, and once that heat starts going, they're going to cook because they're going to need more time than any of the other veggies.
Okay.
So,
oh, go ahead.
Yep, so we've got some large chunk peppers, some large chunk zucchini, and we're going to do some mushrooms today as well, too, in mine. What about yours?
Well, I have the yellow zucchini in there, and I've stuck in some green and orange pepper. Oh, do you know which? Let's just trade sides. Okay, ta-da! Perfect. Now you get to do this one, and I get to do this one. Because we can do that.
I do this at home as well. I don't know why I do this. I always put on the wrong element. I usually figure it out before it's bright red, but this isn't the first time.
It's okay. I think she's faster and more on the ball than I am today anyways. It's serendipitous.
It's all good.
If you want to stick some of that green zucchini in each of them, that would be awesome, Colin. And then... oh, I know what I want to tell everybody about. You guys should check out this purple pepper at the front here. It's kind of neat. It's almost the same as a green pepper.
How did that come to be purple? How does that work?
There are all different types of peppers. And actually, the majority of peppers start one color and change to another color. And if you're a farmer and you know better than me, please feel free to post on our Facebook or something and tell me otherwise. But I think those purple ones, if you leave them on the plant longer, they turn into sort of a creamy yellow pepper, almost a vanilla color pepper, French vanilla. The green ones will either go red or orange or yellow as they ripen. So in Kamloops right now, we have purple and green peppers at the market. And they're something you can pick up at the farmer's market that have been grown locally. But of course, the yellow and the orange and red are still from the hothouse. So those are like super inexpensive right now in big bags at your local grocery store.
Good to know. We have learned something today about peppers. I didn't know they all morph from one color to another.
I know. Well, we lived in Nova Scotia for, I guess, about 8 years in the Annapolis Valley. And they were super keen on growing peppers. So that was the first time in my life that I went into the local produce market, and you could buy huge bushels of peppers for like $1 or $2 or $3 in their season.
Okay, let's let these grill up. We're out of time. We are, of course, going to check in at the end of the show and see how our chicken cacciatore. Welcome back in the kitchen with Made with Love Delectable Edibles. We are cooking up some chicken cacciatore today. It smells really good. That Prima Vera spice smells awesome as well.
Yeah, it's great. So we've just been sauteing all these chicken and veggies up here, and Alex is just stirring the Prima Vera into it now.
So while you guys were gone, in this skillet pan, of course, we put the chicken breasts at the bottom. So I'm gonna scoop them up and turn them over now. And then we put all the sort of 4 cups of chopped veggies on top. And then on top of that, I put a tablespoon or 2 of butter and 2 to 4 tablespoons of Prima Vera. And that is because if you have a lot of tomatoes in your veggie mix, you can go a little bit lower on the Prima Vera. If you do mostly hard veggies, you're gonna wanna create a bit more of a sauce from that Prima Vera mix in the water. And then half a cup of water in there.
Has this been cooking just since we started this chicken? Because it looks like it's come a long way in the last 10 minutes,
it really
doesn't
has.
it? Like really quick. Is that normal?
Well, yeah, oh, absolutely. This pan fry sort of skillet dinner version of the cacciatore is going to cook much faster, but you need to sort of spend all of your time stirring it and sort of hands-on. Whereas the other version that we can get a close-up of, Colin's just adding a bit of olive oil to it. And then we're gonna stir up those veggies. And this time the chicken actually goes on top, and then we put it in the oven and ignore it for an hour. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to cook, but you can hang out, have a glass of wine, visit with your friends, and your dinner's
enjoy
ready.
the smell that's coming out of the oven. I love that. It's my favorite part. Tell me this, the finished product, Colin, would it be a lot different between the oven version and the...
No.
No?
No, not really at all. I mean, the only thing I find with the oven version is sometimes you might, you know, depending on where the veggies sit on the pan, if you don't stir it, you'll find the veggies on the bottom will be slightly softer because the sauce will be on the bottom. But I mean, that's the only major difference.
Okay, which one do you guys prefer? Like, which one do you do at home more? Probably this one because it's faster, right? No?
I actually go the opposite. I think most of our, except in the summertime, we might opt for less heat in the kitchen, but most of the time, I would say most of our cooking ends up being roasted oven dinners. And that's a really big part of what we designed our spice blends for. Like literally any one of the 9 flavors, you can just give a good coating on whatever veggies and meat you want, add a little drizzle of olive oil and chuck it in the oven. And you get gorgeous roasted oven dinner in a few minutes prep time.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, we love to cook, but it's great to be able to accomplish other things while you're cooking.
Well, and you guys have 4 children.
There's just something about the oven that is really, you know, in terms of streamlining one's life, it really is efficient. Like, it's amazing, really.
And when you have many children and you're busy with school and sports and work and extracurricular, you're looking to make it as easy as you can some of the days of the week, right?
Totally, yeah. So I'm just popping the chicken breasts on the top of this now. If anyone would like to taste what this cacciatore is like, we'll be at Save On in Sahalie today, from 3 on till about 5. Okay. So we'll be giving samples of cacciatore at Save On today, and then I'll be sampling as well on Friday at Safety Mart in Chase for anyone in Chase who would like to check out what our products taste like as well too.
Fantastic, awesome. Okay, we are 2 minutes away from saying goodbye. I guess we could, well, I don't know, we have another minute. Anything else you guys like to discuss?
You could grab a fork there and we could have a taste of it. And you could pass me the Parmesan cheese, please. And I'm going to make Marcel a nice finishing product shot so you guys can see this up close and personal.
Fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, that's looking really good.
It looks beautiful.
And actually, anyone who wanted to do this more quickly, in terms of the cook time, they could cut their chicken first, is another thing you can do if you want to cook a bit more quickly. You'll get more of cooking from the inside out, and that will make a considerable difference in your cook time.
Parmesan's a nice finisher as well. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Parting thoughts?
Check out on Facebook, so go to madewithlove.ca, click join us on Facebook, and all your recipe cards are there. So if you're not picking them up in the stores in Sahali or such, get them right off Facebook.
Awesome. You guys, thank you for being here today. Looking good. Smells so good in here, by the way. Again, Colin and Alex are at Save On from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock today, so go and check them out in Columbia Square. We are done for our day. Enjoy your Tuesday. See you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.